Rangnick received Man United analysis from unpaid coach watching in Russia. Manchester United interim boss Ralf Rangnick has reportedly been receiving in-game information from an unpaid analyst at his former club Lokomotiv Moscow to help him with tactical analysis. Rangnick's final game in charge as interim boss ended in disappointment with a drab performance after losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, with Wilfried Zaha scoring against his former club to seal all 3 points. That defeat compounded what has been a miserable season for Man United, but the last 6 months in particular have underlined that huge changes are required at the club after a sharp decline. And their most recent bizarre power play, involving Rangnick using a former colleague at Lokomotiv Moscow, Lars Kornetka, has caused a stir at Old Trafford. Kornetka was Rangnick's assistant at Lokomotiv Moscow when he was their head of football performance. And according to The Athletic, during matches he has been working remotely and in communication with coach Ewan Sharp, who has relayed the information to United No.2 Chris Armas through the AirPods that he is often seen wearing. The use of Kornetka, who hasn't been paid for his work despite providing extensive footage on United's player performance and opposition analysis, has left some staff members baffled given that United's head of performance analyst, Paul Brand, has access to better technology and data. But Kornetka's role has left Brand out in the cold with Rangnick, even though the process has apparently hampered United's preparations at times. The report adds that following a midweek game at Brentford in January, which ended 3-1 to United, the post-game analysis was not completed until close to midnight on the Friday before the Red Devils hosted West Ham, giving Rangnick little time to work with the findings of his trusted sidekick. Have your say. What have you made of Ralf Rangnick's temporary stint as interim coach? Comment below. It is understood Rangnick trusts the work of his former colleague, who is still employed by the Russian club. Given that the German, 44, holds a UEFA license and seems willing to help the club, there is no clear reason given for why Kornetka did not join Rangnick at Old Trafford when he took temporary charge of the Red Devils in November, succeeding Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But there is little justification for the process given how United have stuttered over the finishing line to finish 6th in the Premier League, confirming their worst ever Premier League season since the league's reformation in 1992. Their total haul of 58 points is 6 lower than their previous lowest in 2013-14, when David Moyes was sacked after just 8 months in charge, and they managed 64 points to finish 6th. It means that United have qualified for the Europa League ahead of Erik ten Hag's arrival at the club to take charge next season. A major overhaul is due this summer with several outgoings and new signings expected as the Dutchman prepares to introduce his blueprint for attacking football. Ten Hag watched his new club in action in South London on Sunday on the final day from the stands and would have understood more than ever just how difficult his task may be.